course, I'm hearing feedback. Yes, hey.
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 That's right. That's why we get together 15 minutes before, get rid of all that stuff, and at 9:01, there it all is. Yeah. Have you tried turning it off? Hey, good to see you guys. Daniel, Dave, Barry. Did I say Dave, Barry? Damn it. Lauren, Casey, Dash. How art thou? How are you doing?
First time, long time. Should I turn my radio off in the back? Big fan of you guys. Got a problem with my wife. Are we doing this show? Is that what's going on?
No. It's the radio version of Antiques Roadshow.
She keeps cooking the same thing every night, Tom.
God. She'll get it right eventually. Hey, it's Are You Serious?
Yeah.
Hey.
Never serious.
Here we are. No, we aren't. So good to see you guys. How are you all? Daniel, we'll start over here because I don't really care, so I have to just pick randomly.
I'm here.
Okay, Dave, how are you? How's stuff?
Hey, I just got done with a 1-week RV trip, so I've seen the worst of humanity. That's good.
You had to leave Florida to see it?
You were in an RV. You've been the worst of humanity.
Did you have a flag hanging off the back?
Yes.
Yeah, Barry, how you doing?
Quick question for all you creative people. You know that those clips where someone's got some kind of grindy thing and they're like grinding metal and there's sparks shooting out and they're doing some kind of thing?
Yeah.
How can I do that?
What?
I don't know. It's like a grindy thing with metal and sparks. I want to do that.
Okay.
You know what that is?
You want to get on Grindr?
Oh no, I want to grind.
Get on Grindr. That'll do it.
Maybe this is the wrong show.
This is the wrong show for anything.
You want Forged in Fire. That's what you want.
This show is wrong. Lauren, how are you?
Got into a minor car accident on Monday.
Minor car accident.
Yeah.
Were there sparks?
Serve you right for driving a minor car.
Were you on Grindr?
Was it an RV that hit you?
Did you hit a hairstylist?
I was I was hit by a bartender.
Should drive your car to a bar.
Facebook has a lot of information. After we swapped insurance information stuff, I looked her up on Facebook and maybe stalked her a little bit.
She's a bartender. She's used to that.
My car got a little bit of a ding in the front, and her driver's side door just was like.
Ew. Ew. Oh, yeah.
I mean, no one was hurt. It's just cosmetic, but it's a pain in the butt.
Who's gonna pick up the tab?
Oh yeah,
my insurance company.
Tab.
Yeah, that's another thing. He hit me, but I was ruled at fault. She was 8 months pregnant and turned on the waterworks, and she was driving a beater, and so the cop was just like, "Oh, let's have we don't want to add anything more to her stress, so let's have the other one do it." So.
Right. Okay.
Now, did the insurance company add a 15% gratuity? Or
don't know. Don't care. Casey, how are you doing? How are things? How's stuff? Why?
Guys, I've got about 30 minutes or so where we could maybe just talk about feelings.
That's what we do on the Dawn Patrol. We'll see you tomorrow at 5.
Okay.
Oh,
that's all we do.
That's not what we're.
That's all we do on the Dawn Patrol.
Okay. Otherwise, I was 8 months pregnant and got hit by a car this week. Who's next?
Couldn't have been your fault. Dash, how are you?
I'm doing great. I have not been hit by a car this week yet, so
okay.
So I'm doing okay. I can't complain. Yeah.
Yeah, you could complain. This is the place to do it. Everyone who's on this show complains. So
we complain about being on this show.
On this show, yes. How do you think I feel? I don't even get to play.
It's just the general zeitgeist of the whole internet thing that you're just going, it's just we
just lost half of our small audience.
Is that Lauren? Is that from Ghostbusters?
Yes, German existentialist Ghostbusters.
That's what that bartender was drinking when she hit her. She had a half a case of zeitgeist. little layout.
I thought it was an Irish car bomb, but that was
okay. So, all right. So,
wait, but honestly, how's Dash doing? Come on.
He's doing fine. Okay, so honestly, we elect captains, and we don't elect them. I appoint them, and they're the people who have the most at bats, and that would be Daniel.
Fucking
on that team right there. He's been with us since before the beginning, as they say. And
I don't know why.
Firesign Theater and Casey. It sucks, but I have to make him the captain of that team. He doesn't like it. I don't like it. We don't like it. You don't like it.
It's part about being a part of this corporation. I've been with this corporation a long time, and that's what happens. That's what the executive board wants.
That's it. Okay, employee of the month. Okay, we're gonna need those TPI reports. By the way,
what is my title of this company?
Oh, you got a lot of titles.
Title?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll think of a title. How about War and Peace?
I like that.
Yeah.
Just under Warren Buffett. I like it.
Warren Buffett, War and Peace. Good.
That's all you can eat, Buffett.
Cousin of Jimmy.
There's a lot of them. And honestly, if I ever went to Margaritaville, I'd want more of that. Because I could eat cheeseburger in paradise.
Or if you and Daniel, we can make you a tale of two shitties.
Oh no!
But different. It was the worst of times. No, it was really the worst of times.
Welcome to Shitty Walk.
Let's do it. So
yeah,
each one of our contestants or people has shared with me and only me a factoid about their life, something they've done, something that's happened to them. And I'm going to display one for each person tonight. They don't know what it's going to be. They're going to see it the same time you do. Or I might have substituted with a piece of bullshit that I made up. Either way, they're going to have to defend it as though it's true. And we'll see what happens. And no one will win. No one wins. The winners don't even win. But that comes at the end when we all lose. Okay. So we start with this person right here. I keep poking Daniel. It's the hot seat. So we'll start with you. Holy crap.
I'm here.
Wait. All day Buffett. That's what they called him in school, and so he got rich just to show them. Okay, so we start with Daniel. Here's your truth or falseness. Are you ready? Good. Good to hear it. How you doing, Dash? No, we don't care. Here we go.
I won a big prize at a party that I had crashed.
Okay.
Was it a funeral? Because it feels like it was a funeral.
I mean, a funeral is always a party if you hit the piñata hard enough.
Started as a quinceañera.
Don't finish that sentence. Oh my God.
How did you win the prize?
So at this party was a bowling tournament, and they teamed.
Of course.
They teamed everybody up.
Wow, of course.
And I, as mentioned, I was not supposed to be there, and my team destroyed.
Okay. So what were you doing there?
So I worked at a place. I would figure out how to explain.
He was lonely and he just wanted to pick up a few spares.
Just say that you were doing it for the money for college, and then
I worked at a place where some of the staff was like in a kind of different division than other staff, and one group had this big end of year Christmas party and invited none of the people from like the organization I was in, and somebody invited me. You know, they were being nice and they felt kind of bad knowing that none of the other people weren't invited. And I wasn't supposed to be there. And people definitely made sure that I felt weird for being there.
Oh, so you knew you weren't wanted there, but you went anyway.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's what I would.
And then
part of the sympathy was that people who didn't want you there made you feel as though you shouldn't be there.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm feeling bad for you, but I'm not getting there.
I've gotten that reaction from people a lot at parties that I'm invited to.
So rather than like ask you to leave, they just were like dickish and passive aggressive about it the whole time.
Gave you money?
Yeah, maybe I should add more context, right?
Please,
not unless they ask. Not unless they ask. You don't owe them shit. You know?
Oh, sure.
Hold on. Sure. Let me ask the question so that the game is pure. Daniel, could you add more content?
Yeah, no metagaming bullshit. You know what I mean? This was at a Japanese company when I lived in Japan, and the other side of the people who weren't inviting people were all Japanese staff, and the other side who weren't being invited were all foreign staff like me. So it was very clear, me showing up to anyone who was there, that I wasn't on the attendee list, right? But by that point, I was already there. I noticed a smattering, very small smattering of other non-Japanese like me, who had kind of weaseled their way in as well.
Gaijin.
Gaijin, right?
Okay.
We were definitely Gaijin.
And as part of this party, they were having a bowling tournament for money.
Yes.
For money?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know if you've been to Japan like the rest of us have, Dash. But,
is that like a thing they do there?
It's customary after every meal to bowl.
Okay, so just in general, if you knew that you weren't wanted, why did you go?
Because fuck that shit.
Exactly. That's my life.
Table.
That's my life. Right there.
Yeah, and I went drunk as fuck from a different party beforehand.
Good for you.
And I showed
were you invited to that first party?
Am I ever really invited anywhere? It's just, but yes. I was supposed to be at that one.
They do karaoke. Karaoke, as far as I'm concerned, the leading cause of seppuku.
Bowling.
Yeah.
He's right though. Chris
Yeah.
Berry's correct.
What was the prize for winning?
It was a bunch of cash. A bunch of people threw in money, and it was a bunch of cash.
Real cash or that
Cash.
Japanese stuff?
It was yen. It was yen.
Yeah,
that's
storytelling.
That's mean.
So how
their money's still good?
So how did that work? Like, you show up to this like work party and everyone's like throwing some yen and we go to work, or what goes on?
So I showed up and there was a small dinner of people from my office, and I showed up and I'm drunk and I'm just being me, and they were
at the bowling
first.
Alley?
No, this was like in the same building. One floor had. This is fucking very Japanese. One floor had a restaurant, and then higher floors up had different shit. And one of the floors was literally a bowling alley when you get off the elevator. So I showed up. The people from my office are there. They're the people with the most animosity. I don't know why. I barely really knew them at that point. And then we joined the party going on the bowling floor, and it's a bunch of Japanese staff from a bunch of the branch offices for this company.
See, that
and
is
all of them
because you think that the people who knew you best would be the ones with the most animosity. But
if you went up another floor, would there be like a
Dave and Buster's?
I think you guys asked the same question at the same time.
Yeah, Dave and Buster's questions.
Was there a samurai floor? Did you go? I'm not trying to be racist. I'm just asking.
That's inadvertent Westworld reference, or
actually,
did you fuck a robot? That's really what I'm trying to ask. Did you fuck a robot?
We can't talk.
That
about
was the other prize.
I think these questions show why Americans aren't really wanted at their parties. So blue team, I'm going to ask you to decide whether it's true or false that Daniel won a big prize at a party that he had crashed.
I hate Daniel.
Big prize. Big prize.
All right, Dash.
Big Japanese prize.
I say lie.
All right, Lauren. I know.
Yeah. The only reason I would say it's true is because Japanese in general are so polite that even if they don't want you there, they probably would still like let you stay.
I know Japan is basically an improv level 1 class.
Yeah. I mean, I've been to parties here where I was definitely not wanted, and I definitely got to stick around. So
yeah.
Tom was there.
I'm gonna say true.
Oh shit! Lauren is good at this game. She's good at this game. My inkling feels false, but Lauren's really good at this game, so I'm gonna say true. But I hate Daniel. So
okay. Well, you can still hate him even though it is true. Yeah. Nicely done. Well done.
All of that was true.
Jesus.
Well, all of it has to be. So
that's a wild story, dude. Wow. That's wild. And I still do. I do like you.
That's one of those stories that's just like so ridiculous that it has to be.
I would not invite you to any of my parties that I had.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
He would still come.
I would never go to a party that would invite me to it anyway. So
the nice part is of all the parties I've invited you to, Tom, you've never come. So
true. Yeah, I was gone both of those times. Okay, Dash, are you ready? Here you go.
No, but let's do it anyway.
I don't care.
I own and have worn a pair of high-heeled shoes.
This is dumb. Just vote true.
True. Yeah, I don't know.
This is dumb.
I don't know if we have time.
Just as a side note, I watched a video of a dude in a wrestling match get his ass kicked. And he was wearing like the Toys R Us giraffe costume.
Mm.
Yeah, I was there.
Was that
in
you?
that match. I wasn't in the costume, but I was in that match.
Okay, it's a viral video on TikTok right now, and I thought I had seen it, and I thought you shared it with us.
Wow, you have nothing to do.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, I was in that. I was so proud that I was in that match.
I thought I saw
you. I'm sorry, Dave.
Can we play the game? Is that okay, Casey?
A little context.
It's our turn now.
Yeah, come on, Red Team. Go Red
Are
Team.
we talking about?
Dave's gonna be that guy.
This is how you play the game, you asses.
What size are we looking at? What kind of shoes are these? And what size? What kind of high heels?
What kind of shoes? They're black, patent leather. I guess a patent leather. That shiny leather material. High heels, and I don't remember the size. It was the biggest size I could find.
And what was the occasion? When did you wear these? What was the rest of the outfit like?
So I was doing a rendition of Dr. Frankfurter's song from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Heard of it.
So I couldn't find a corset that fit me, but I did have the fishnet stockings.
So you're doing the Time Warp or something like that, or?
No, I did his introduction song when he comes out.
So note to the rest of the team, I never pictured Dash in other than a Rocky Horror outfit.
Right.
Like that's pretty much all I wear anyway.
Yeah. I like how you two looked at each other when you. Awesome.
This is a nice move.
Did I miss the event you were wearing these at?
You did miss that event. You weren't invited.
Damn,
I should have showed up. Yeah.
I'm sure you were around. You should have seen it. Yeah, Sweet Transvestite. There you go. Thank you, Chris.
Why do you still have them?
He lost the receipt.
I have a lot of the costume pieces that I've worn over the years just to use them with other costumes and stuff. Also, I did my school did a thing called Walk a Mile in Her Shoes event where it was sort of like this misguided attempt for guys to understand what women have to go through every day. And one of the things was to walk 10 feet and back in high heels, but they didn't have any heels that could fit me.
Were construction workers whistling at you and shouting at you the whole time?
Somebody did say I had nice calves.
Did you get paid like a lot less that day?
Yeah,
68%.
Exactly 21 cents less.
Did you cry your way out of a traffic ticket that day?
Gosh.
Who did we have?
Did you get invited to a party?
Or would you be willing to come to my next party?
I don't like the way this is going. I don't like the way this is turning around here.
Did someone hold out like a container that looked like it had a beautiful like pearl necklace in it, and you went to reach for it, and then they snapped it on you? Did that happen? Did it scare you?
No, they didn't. But that was a big mistake.
We're gonna break new ground here. Red team, do you have any questions?
I got a question. Yes, I got a good one.
Okay.
When did this happen, Dash? When did you have that performance of Dr. Frankfurter?
That was. See, I started doing improv in 2012, so it had to be somewhere around 2015 or so. I had to do some math.
You were in school still, out of school?
I work at a school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm ready to vote.
Okay. So if you're ready to vote, my God, we could get this thing all done quickly. Get the hell out of here and get back to what we were doing before. So is it true or is it false, Red Team, that Dash owns and has worn a pair of high-heeled shoes? It's painful to think of.
It's false.
I feel like there wasn't enough questions about the type of shoe, but okay.
Hey, that's because there were too many questions about everything else.
I immediately realized you were a Charlotte, and it just kind of told me everything about
you.
So,
who's Charlotte?
What do we got?
It's a throwback
reference. Yeah. Got it. Yeah.
I so desperately want to believe this.
I think it's true.
I don't think it's true. It's too. No.
I think it's true.
I think that it wouldn't be that unusual. I don't think Dash would have submitted this. It's too benign. It's too, yeah.
But he's done a lot of those on the show.
I could see. I don't have the experience that you do, so I'll defer to that. I haven't looked up the archives here on this, but
Dave pulling out words like benign.
An archive.
Archive. I was in an RV all week. I've had time to read the dictionary.
You don't have to spell in front of us. So what do you say?
I'll be honest. I've been picturing Casey in high-heeled pumps the whole time.
Okay, I'm deleting you from the show permanently. You're out of
here.
You're not. He's gone. I'm taking him out of the show.
What do you call that in hockey, where
he's gone.
No,
now he's on our team.
I thought we were down a guy.
So what are you saying, Red Team?
Barry, I'll send you some pics.
I need an answer. I need one.
We need another opinion on our team.
I'm saying yes.
Okay, we got 2 yeses. So, damn it, Janet, it's true.
You're saying it's true. It is true. Oh my god.
Yeah, I pretty much called it from the moment he read it. So I don't know why we spent all this time.
I don't know why you did.
It's true about Dash or Casey.
Okay. So it's that, and we move on up to Dave, who was on an RV trip last week.
Barry, I'll send you some pics.
Didn't know that already.
They don't even call them RVs in England. They call them caravans.
I didn't do it in England. I did it here.
Yeah, well,
socialists.
Call them houses.
Next time, do it in England. Okay, here we go. This is yours.
Okay, my first car was named the Night Machine.
So was my first girlfriend.
Because it was too ugly to drive during the day?
It was an ugly car. It was an ugly car.
What kind of car?
Really why we named it that?
What was it?
It took more than one person to come up with that.
So it was named the Night Machine. There was a song by the Night Ranger group. You may have heard of them.
No,
it was called "Welcome to the Night Machine."
No, I've only ever heard
but
Night
Dave,
Ranger tribute bands.
That wasn't the question. What kind of car was this piece of shit?
It was a it was brown because it was a piece of shit. It was a brown Honda Civic station wagon.
What?
Yeah, this was your first car?
Yep. I bought it. I got it for $1,000.
Was it a Wagavan?
Hold on.
It was a wagon car. It was a station wagon. It was like
what year was it? What year was that car?
1977.
My God.
Okay.
It had a prison paint job. I took it to the prison. Not the one Lauren was at. It was a different prison, but I took it to the prison and got it painted. They did really. It took them a long time, but they got it painted. It was nice. But
was this some sort of like work service program, or did you like look up in the yellow pages of like where good detailing in the prison like showed up on?
I just dropped it at the back gate. No, they had like a college thing or whatever they to teach the prisoners skills.
College.
So they painted. I don't know if it was college.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that
didn't
type of thing in the movie. The movie, there's like a movie called like OG or something on HBO.
Yeah, that's what it was in.
Yeah, they do that kind of auto shop stuff. Yeah.
Why are you defending Dave?
I'm just saying.
Prison.
Yeah. Yeah, to get it painted.
And your parents were like, it'd be a pretty good idea, Dave. Why don't you go to the prison today?
And my old man was a guard, okay?
Oh, okay.
You got a problem again?
Okay.
Wow.
You got a problem with that?
Shaming. We're doing shaming.
Hold on. Why did we? Okay. Why?
Thank you for your service.
Call it the Night Machine.
Was
there a reason? Why'd you call it the Night Machine? Was there a reason for that?
The song, "Welcome to the Night." So people get in the car, welcome. You'd sign your name on a little tab. We had a little tablet. We didn't have iPhones and crap like that, so you'd put your name on there. You could put messages to other people on there, and everybody say, "Welcome to the Night Machine."
When you drove it out of the prison, did it have the same license plate that it did when you drove it in, or
no? It was on concrete blocks when I drove it out of there.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of slashes, and somebody was never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Could you do push-ups like Nick Cage did in Con Air?
Like right now? Sure.
Back then, you probably could have, yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Okay. Any more questions for Dave?
No.
I mean, I think
whether or not his first car was named the Night Machine.
You at the beginning of your story said we. So who else called your car this?
Oh, I just had a whole bunch of friends.
His cellmate.
Or not. I had a lot of friends, and we would take it up in my hometown. What we did for entertainment was we drove around the 4 blocks of our town, and we called it taking laps. So there's we would crowd 6-8 people in the Night Machine on a Friday and Saturday and drive this thing around. And the cool part, I feel like I'm giving this away. I feel like I'm giving you points, but there were 2 horns. The driver had a diesel truck horn, and there was a meep horn on the right, the Honda horn.
Oh, so then it had to have been called the Night Machine. That proves it.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
So the windshield
must be true.
Sprayed out.
Okay, that's it. Blue team, I need to know whether it's true or false that Dave's first car was named the Night Machine.
Sorry.
I need you to do it.
Yeah.
Not with the power of your mind. You need to say it.
I'm leaning towards true.
It feels true.
This
Lauren,
seems like the kind of first round true thing that someone would send Tom.
Yeah, Lauren.
This is my 4th game, Dan.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
check the archives, please. I'm 3-1.
Lauren, I need your help.
This sounds like something that Tom would have named his own car.
Yeah.
That is the worst thing that has ever been said to me on this show.
And right before he bet someone to ski off of the roof, right?
That goes way back. So, what's your answer?
So I think it's a lie, but I don't know.
Boy,
Okay, we'll
a
just
lot of
move
time.
on.
It's like a Florida election.
God,
Casey?
and yeah, I know, but that song is so bad.
It's a great song.
It's so good. I've watched
I've
him.
never heard the song, so I don't know.
I've watched Night Ranger. All right, I guess
That's
I'll
the song.
sing it. It's fine. Here we go. Here we go.
Playing a little mood music while we wait.
I mean, I've named my car stupider things. So.
Night Machine. Could not get laid in the night machine. Forever a virgin as I drive the night machine. Tried to pay her $100. She said no to the night machine. Yeah, it's
Wow.
probably true. The more I sing it,
Wow.
the more I
Get a
sing it,
copyright strike now on YouTube.
the more I sing it, it's probably true.
Casey, your singing needs a tune-up.
So-
Go to the. You can go to the prison.
okay, so you're saying what? It's true. You're saying it's true. That's
Sure,
the
it's
vote.
true.
You're saying
Yeah.
it's true. It's true.
Yeah, it's true.
There we go. There we go.
It was the coolest.
I've been
song I've
so
ever had.
abusive to Daniel and Dave, and I don't feel bad at all.
I still have my Night Machine memories, dude.
Abusive to Dan. What about abusive to me? Saying I would name my car the Night Machine. For God's sake.
That was Lauren. I think we
Oh,
all
yeah.
know that was Lauren that did that.
My car
And,
could have been the
no,
Night
we-
Machine. You had to hit it to make the headlights keep going back on.
Sir, you've driven like 6 Porsches in your life. You'd never name anything the Night Machine. You'd name it the douchebag.
It would,
All right, here we go.
it would never occur to me to name a car. I'm sorry.
What?
Okay, Casey, here you go.
Oh shit! I don't want to play this game. I once tried to help out with a dinner party and ended up blowing up the microwave.
True.
Mhm.
Okay, so how old were you?
I was 18.
And wait a minute. So,
They had
18-year-old. What kind of dinner party was this?
So my parents were having like a graduation party for us, for like me and my girlfriend and my best friend and his girlfriend, and so we were supposed to like be really cool, and like it was supposed to be like really spruced and neat, and my parents bought like bottles of like sparkling grape juice, so it felt like we were all drinking like wine. It was supposed to be like this fancy thing.
Like
That's
Pesach.
cool.
Crank out
Well,
the Manischewitz.
So what happened to that? So
Celebrate.
tell
What
us
did you
some
shove?
more.
What did you shove in the microwave?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. In my house that I was growing up in, we had 3 ovens. We had 2 ovens that were like one on top of the other. So instead of like a microwave oven, because it was the shit was old, it was just an oven, and then below that was another oven, and then the stove, and then we had a microwave oven that was also kind of like a oven, so kind of like the like air fryer things, but like the early days of that, so like a toaster oven.
Hey, Dave,
Type
would
of
you
a
let me
thing.
know when this is done? Would you let me know when this is over?
Yeah.
I mean, I had a little small seizure while he was
Okay.
talking.
Sure.
Casey,
I missed a
Casey,
lot of
which
what he
one of
said.
those? Which of those was called the Night Machine?
So that didn't answer the question at
Go
all. He was totally unresponsive. What did you put? What did you put in the microwave?
So my dad had made this like lovely brisket the night before and told me to heat it up in the oven. And the only thing that I know how to heat up anything in is the microwave. So I took the thing that he had put in a tinfoil and shoved it in the microwave. And I said, dude, how long should I heat this up for? He's like, he goes, well, just heat it up for like 30 to 40 minutes. And then everybody will come in.
Why didn't he just do it himself?
Dude, because my dad is like, oh shit, none of you know my dad.
I met him.
Okay, so you guys, enough of you know my dad that like, it's believable so that you understand that like, this dude was making homemade French fries where he was doing like the proper method of like slicing, putting them in the water, and then like deep frying them and half parching them and then like putting them back. Like, dude, he was making homemade biscuits and like homemade barbecue sauce and stuff. And all he asked me to do was, hey man, just go and heat this up.
You literally cannot screw this up, Casey.
Just go stick it in and heat it up for 30 minutes. And I did.
He accidentally put it in the CD player.
After the fire department left, then what happened?
So this is the thing, is it wasn't of like a fire department type of situation because I put it in the microwave and I hit start and the whole 9 yards and I just like walk away because like my girlfriend's there and she's like distracting me and like my friend and his girlfriend are there and like we're hanging out and my dad has got his back to the microwave and I guess after like 6 or 7 minutes of it going, my dad gets hit in the back with something. And the door flew open and he got hit with like a piece of the tinfoil in his back.
Wow.
He got shrapnel.
I was just thinking, how many of your family stories end up involving shrapnel
and PTSD?
Well, and that's weird, and it's weird because I grew up in a liberal family, and yet still there's so many explosions and gunshots. And,
just think, if this had been a Japanese dinner, you would have had to go bowling afterwards.
Yeah.
So my dad has a terrible back, terrible knees. And when he got hit with it, he hit the ground because he heard the explosion.
He was back in numb.
Wow.
Who would have thought that a year and a half later he would have had a heart attack? But he did.
Oh, yeah. A little PTSD for dinner.
It's all that meat that killed him.
Yes.
Well, they usually say that too much potassium can lead to a heart attack, but also apparently so can too much aluminum too.
Yeah. Too much nitrogen.
Yeah, everyone thought it was his underarm deodorant, but it was literally what the brisket was wrapped in.
Okay, I'm going to have the red team ask one more question. You get one more question because we got a lot of information here. Any more questions?
So, like, one question: how exactly did it? What happened? You put it in 30 minutes and you walk away. What were the next steps? What occurred?
So I mean, literally, I left the room and it was just my dad in the kitchen with his back to it. And to the best of our knowledge, it was just popping and cooking and it freaking like popped. And the door flew open. So the door didn't come off like the hinge of the microwave. It popped open. And my dad got hit with like a piece of the whatever, the tinfoil or whatever hit him in the back.
Okay, so I need a vote. Red team, is it true or false that Casey once tried to help out with a dinner party and ended up blowing up the microwave oven? What do you say, red team?
Classic Casperson bull crap.
I think it's true. I think it's true.
It's not true.
They did fondue next week, and we don't even want to talk about it.
It's not true.
It's true. I think it's true.
No, you would know. I've put stupid stuff in the microwave. And you know immediately when that happens. You don't walk away and then your dad gets hit by some random piece of foil from this. That's stupid. There's no way. He made that all up.
I think there's elements to this where he would have to be pretty on his game to make it all up.
Probably blew out the
No,
element too.
he's a good liar. He's a salesman.
So what do you say?
No, thumbs down on this one. Yeah.
I'm telling you guys it's true, but I'm gonna vote with my team.
Well,
But
it's
I'm
up to you.
telling you it's true because I know Casey
Get
in
better.
this game more than I know him in real life at this
Yeah.
point.
Okay.
I
So
do
you're
too.
saying you say it's true, but you're gonna vote lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't know shit.
Oh,
There's no way. Yeah.
how many times?
To me, this is a win. This is a win. This is a win for me.
How many times have
We can
I
just stop
voted
now.
with my team against my will and failed?
I don't know. I don't know.
Roll the clip, James. Roll the clip.
Roll that video footage.
Tom will
Oh.
edit it in later.
Yeah, right.
I just always assume Casey's lying. So this is a hard game for me.
Yes, that was
Okay.
That's usually the
life, Dave.
case, isn't it?
Okay. So, Barry, you need to help. You need to help.
I'm trying.
Are you ready?
Wait,
Are you ready?
wait. Shouldn't we have got a point for that?
Oh, that's right. You guys were correct.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
were right.
Yeah, okay. Your team gets the point. You lost.
Wow.
Hey, I just won by figuring it out.
Okay, that's it. You're not invited to the party anymore. You'll still show up though, but
I'll pick
okay.
you up.
So
I'll pick you up in the night machine.
night machine. I still can't wrap my head around the night machine. Okay, Barry. Pressure's off.
Okay.
Are you ready for yours? Yes, of course you are. Here's yours somewhere. There it is.
I once did a complete radio show while riding a bike.
When was this?
Probably 6 or 8 years ago.
Definitely not 7 though. It's either
Certainly.
6 or 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
What show was it?
My wife and I did a show on a local community radio station. It was kind of a music / whatever show.
Mm-hmm.
We did it for many, many years.
Mhm.
For the afternoon sound alternative.
On a
Where was
bike.
the bike?
Say again?
Where was the bike and what kind is it?
Where was the bike?
Mhm.
We together we rode our bikes around Boulder. I was riding I think it's a Specialized. That's what you're asking. A Specialized bike. That's the name.
You
of the brand.
recorded it while you were riding on your bike.
It was live.
How exactly does one broadcast from a bike?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had like an iPad mounted to our handlebars, with a microphone plugged into it, and we were playing the music on the iPad. And then there was somebody back in the studio receiving our transmission and broadcasting it.
When you were on the bike, what kind of heels were you wearing? Don't answer that. Don't DM me.
Bike heels, yeah, just typical bike high heels.
How did you handle background noise?
We didn't. We welcomed background noise. It was our thing. It's our shtick.
He was wearing heels and pedal pushers.
Just FYI, just so we know where we're at with everything, Barry's talking about an iPad, and at one point within the private chat that we're having here, Dave went ahead and said, "God, hope this is taped." Taped being the word that Dave used in this.
Well, I think it's just a colloquialism, Casey.
Is it?
Tape, recorded. Sorry.
Well,
I
That
just
is supposed to be-
just so that
that's
just
a private
just
chat, by the way.
Casey,
That's not to be disclosed.
Casey, he
That's
was
a private. Look
multitasking on the
above it.
bike. He
Private.
had to return VHS tapes to Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, to
It
get
was
it
that's
rewound.
one of the things. He actually wasn't using chains on his bike.
he was
It actually
rewinding.
He was rewinding
he
it.
was
Yeah.
using the actual tape of the VHS that was winding.
Yeah. We were trying to be kind, unwind.
Mm.
Nice.
I think the most important question that's not getting asked is why would someone do a radio broadcast?
Why did someone think this is a fun thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
No,
radio is already such an exciting medium. Right?
It is.
Because the previous week the radio mime show didn't work out very well. So. That's a good question.
Was that a real question? Why?
Yeah,
Why?
Really, why is this interesting?
Because it had never been done before. We wanted to do a show that was.
How do you know? It's radio. Maybe it was done every week.
I mean, honestly, yeah, you're right.
You could have easily faked that. Like you could have done that from like a stationary bike and just pretended you were riding around on a bike.
Absolutely. Or we could have done it from a Stairmaster.
It's low rent pirate radio ideas.
Yeah. We once did an entire radio show from a hallway,
That's right.
Put on
That's comparable. That's
put on-
comparable,
We
Tom.
said, and
Put
we
on
said it was
because
from
it-
Air Force One.
Any other questions for Barry on this one?
No.
He did a complete radio show while riding a bike. No other questions? Okay, blue team, what do you say?
Really?
No, I do have one question.
Oh, good.
Where can I find this recording? Where can I listen to this
I'm
episode?
sure it's online somewhere.
Where have you put the tape?
There's a tape?
It's locked up. Again, that's a private chat, Tom.
Yeah.
Some
We
guy named
signed an
Zapruder has the copy.
We signed an NDA, guys. I mean,
All right, Dash, how we feeling here?
I'm feeling lie just because I know the technical aspects that go into putting on a radio show, and I feel like it's possible. I feel like I could do it, but why would anybody go through that much trouble for it?
Yeah, I feel like I'm with the New World Order.
Yeah.
Laura, how are we feeling here?
I don't believe that the iPads had cellular, and the only other way you would have been able to do it would be through Wi-Fi, which isn't going to work if you're outside on a bike.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I
iPads,
can't remember if they had cellular 7 or 8 years ago.
iPads do definitely have cellular.
They
in
do.
them.
Okay.
Now
They
they
do.
do. I don't know if they
But
have it back then.
I'm thinking to myself, man, is there anything large that I can bring with me on this bike ride to record this non-visual experience that I'm about to give to people? I'm
Well,
gonna
not
say,
to mention, you would need some kind of specified adapter. Like you would need a plastic thing to nest the iPad on, which would mean that there's enough of a business reason to justify, thousands of people riding a bike with an iPad on the
Okay.
front.
Good. Okay, Counselor.
Tom's annoyed. We have another 10 to 15 minutes. Before
Okay.
So I'm going to say lie.
Lie.
So I'm gonna also go with this being false. But if it is in fact true,
That's impressive.
I want to hear more about where the iPad was while anyone approved this.
Okay.
And I'm going to say
So you-
false.
So you're saying false. It turns out that it is true. Yes, it is true. You do not know Barry Gilbert. This is the man who invented audionics back in
That's
the
right.
in the late 1970s. This is a man who can do anything with audio technology that it's not supposed to do.
That's right.
Seriously, I want to see the tape of
This
this.
is the guy.
elbow pads, check. Knee
Totally.
pads, check. iPad, check. check.
He first tried it with a reel to reel. Oh, that didn't work.
So where? I mean, did you? Was it? Where'd the iPad go?
It connected to my iPhone, which was honestly halfway through. We ran out of
Tape.
throughput on our plan, on our Xfinity plan, and I had to re-up the Xfinity plan because we ran out of data.
Oh yeah, you met your
That
cap.
will happen.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
will happen.
I had
Yeah.
like at least 15 people listening.
Yeah, one of these days we'll
That was-
tell you how we broadcast
Worth it.
a hockey game live by using a payphone.
Good.
We'll
Good.
talk about that some other day. That
The
was
thing
a
that's
brilliant-
impressive is you were on the ice while that was happening.
No, we were in the booth, in the tech booth. Okay, so
The penalty box.
there's that. Did I get that right? I got that right.
Yay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lauren, it's yours. Here's
Okay.
Lauren's. This is the thing. Lauren, the Night Machine Turner. Here we go.
Oh God,
It's
I
yours.
have a unique name now. God damn it. Steve Tyler once dedicated a song to me.
Wow. Was it the Steven Tyler of the Aerosmith?
Or was it just some other guy named
Yeah,
Tyler?
There were two guys. One was named Steve, and the other was named Tyler.
I hope it was not Dude Looks Like a Lady. I just want to say, if there's any song to throw a joke at on, sorry, I just had to.
So Lauren, was this like at a concert? Was he doing a radio show, or did he just pull up in front of your house?
No, he was a guest on Maddie in the Morning in Boston, and so you could call in and have requests.
That doesn't mean anything to me. What did you say? Something? What is it called? Radio?
Maddie
Was
in
it
the
on
Morning.
an iPad? Did you record it on
Yeah,
an iPad?
Steven Tyler was on a bike ride on an iPad.
What was the song called?
Don't want to miss a thing.
Oh.
No.
At what point did shrapnel hit you in
Not just any.
The shrapnel hit me when I was riding my bike trying to do a podcast.
Yeah.
When
Do you
was
remember
when
the
was
words?
this? Oh, sorry, Dave. Go ahead.
Do you remember the words of this song?
Don't want to close my eyes. Don't want to fall asleep.
Okay, now we're gonna get another goddamn copyright strike. Son of a bitch.
No, it's not. It's
And
not
when
close enough to do
when
that.
was this, Lauren? When was it?
What was what?
When was that? When did this happen?
It's when I was living in Boston. So I don't know, like 2004, 2005 ish.
Aren't Aerosmith like kind of Boston-y?
Yeah, they're from Boston.
Yeah. I don't know too much, but
Yeah,
it seems to resonate.
So walk us through this dedication to you.
Walk this way.
and dream on.
Don't get too crazy.
Yeah.
Lauren, would you say that pink is your favorite color?
Well, I never wear purple, so.
Hey, answer the question. Shinna now. Now.
So can we mute the bottom middle?
Hey, Lauren, I think you're doing FINE fine.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah. So he was a guest on Maddie in the Morning, which I listened to every morning, and you could call in and talk to Steve Tyler, and then they would go into commercial, and then they would dedicate songs. And so you're calling, and I had the radio show on speed dial because they had tickets and giveaways and things, and so I just kept dialing, and I always got a busy signal, and then after like 20 or 30 tries, it actually started ringing, and I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. And then and then someone answered, and I was put on the air, and so I got to say hi to Steven Tyler, and then he kind of queued up Don't Want to Miss a Thing.
What was the song?
Don't Want to Miss a Thing.
Could you sing it again?
You get
No, we're gonna
in reverse so that
we're gonna get muted on YouTube.
We're gonna. That's what's gonna happen.
So this must have been a pretty sweet emotion for you.
Yeah.
Did you? Is it on tape? Is this on tape?
Did you go crazy?
Celluloid.
I did crazy already, Casey.
Oh,
Okay, we gotta make sure this train keeps a rolling. So
Yeah, but there was an intern named Janie, and she got a gun, and like
no.
Did you now
That's a
when
lie.
you were on the phone and you got into the elevator? Were you loving it?
Okay.
Tom, take me to the other side. Let's just.
Red team, do you have any questions for Lauren? Because this is an interesting thing.
I'm
here.
sorry, I'm maybe outdated here, but were you wearing a string of pearls?
Oh, for God's sake already!
Man.
Oh God!
Honest question here. When you were in your attic, were there?
Attic.
You find any? Were there any toys?
Okay, I'm gonna have the red team vote now. Okay. So do it. Vote. Is it true or is it
God
false?
damn it.
You gave up your chance to ask any other questions.
We forfeited our.
You did. You screwed it
That's how
up.
we play the game.
Wait, hey guys, wake
So-
up, kids! It's 1:30. You think
So-
that really change about the date? Your Grand Slam, which you know, Babe Ruth. You got to learn how to relate. Or you swinging from the pearly gates.
Okay, red team, say something.
So yeah, so not only is this true, I was actually tuned in that morning and saw it. So
Exciting
it was,
radio.
It was very.
Dave has the tape.
What do you say,
It's
Daniel?
true.
Barry, Daniel.
Did everyone say?
Beats the shit out of me.
No, I'm saying false. I'm saying lie.
All right, it's between true and false.
Those are the options.
This has never happened before.
So Daniel,
It's between 6 and 8 years ago, but not
just so you know, Daniel, it's always been between true and false. There's been no
Yeah.
other answers to choose.
Damn it, he's right. I'm, you know,
Daniel's
what?
non-binary.
I'm very on the fence about this one.
Okay.
It seems so true, but I want to bet against my instincts and say it's false.
I forgot what we're doing. Oh, yes. So you're saying it's a lie. It turns out it's a lie. Oh,
You are
golly.
so good, Lauren.
I'm telling you, she's great. She's really good.
Oh.
Yeah,
That was totally.
Yeah.
good.
I believed it.
Except,
Well done.
believe this. That's what happened. Yeah, that's the thing. There you go.
Yes.
All
Yes.
right.
Nice job, Lauren.
Yeah,
Lauren,
I
no-
needed this money anyway. This is good.
Yeah.
You're no longer an angel.
Tom, do you need my home address to send the prize to?
What's that?
Do you need my home address to be able to send the prize to me?
Yes, please.
Yeah, Barry, go ahead and post your home address. Let's see what
Yeah.
happens.
One.
Yeah,
Don't
fax
put
it.
it in the private chat. 'cause
Fax
they'll
it to
spread
my
that out.
iPhone. Okay, so that happened. So what happens around this place? Oh yes, we have news. Don't we have news? Our theater is opening in a month. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's happening.
And there's a fundraiser for it.
There actually is. People can actually help. We have a lot of stuff to get things back rolling again. So if you got some money and you don't know what to do with it, we do. So what can you do? You can go to our website. And
Are you one of those idiots that invested in AMC this week, like a fucking moron, and you just don't know what to do with your stupid money? Invest in Doghouse Theater.
Yeah.
Are you one of those people that's still holding on to GameStop, and luckily you're still doing great?
Yeah.
Get
Listen
out
to
there.
everything that Elon Musk said and just buy a shit ton of Dogecoin and now you just,
If you thought Dogecoin was the
Windfall.
future, just remember that Doghouse Theater could fucking use.
I'm going to be donating my winnings back to Doghouse Theater.
Oh, you're just bringing it
I
right
just want to
back
make
to
that
us.
announcement.
Great idea.
Yeah,
Reinvent.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
saves
that's
us
great.
all that postage. Good.
Great. So that
Yeah.
50-50 raffle really paid off tonight for the show.
Yeah.
That's great.
Congratulations.
What else have we got? Oh yes, tomorrow Barry will be there. You
It's
better
me.
damn well be there tomorrow. We've got the Dawn Patrol crash with us 5 p.m. Guest sketch bits stuff. Barry Rosenblum will be there too, and Steve Mercarelli, and we'll have some stuff from Mr. Lee and stuff that the Dash is in. How's that? That's cool. I mean,
Oh, cool. I'm
It's
back.
mostly sketch. And then on Monday we do that shitty improv. It's fun. It's always a laugh riot. 7:30 p.m. on Mondays. That's really kind of cool. And like I said, just mark in your calendars. Sign up for classes at Doghouse Theater. The place to do that would be Doghouse Theater. So it's the same as, it's just like donating, except that you actually get something. There you go. Classes start like within weeks. That's about it. Any quick goodbyes?
Goodbye.
Right.
Bye.
If you haven't gotten vaccinated yet, get vaccinated.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. Get vaccinated.
Do it.
Origin ID and get it done.
Yeah, absolutely. Get yourself freaking.
I'm doing
vaccinated.
vaccines at my house. If you guys want to come over.
That's right.
Next party.
Nope. I take that back. I'm doing shots at my house.
Sounds good.
Shots.
That sounds good.
Kind of thoughts, yeah.
All right, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Have fun. Have a fun rest of your weekend. Bye bye.
Cheers, hands.